Welcome.
Welcome to what, buddy? What is this? What are we doing? Welcome to Smoking the Snobby. God. All right.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas Eve.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to the Smoking the Snobby holiday episode.
Yep, this is our holiday episode.
Yeah, you ready for Christmas?
Yeah.
I got a gift for you today.
Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year.
It is. I got a present for you today. You know what it is?
What is it?
It's wrapped, so I'm going to unwrap it.
Okay.
And then you tell me if you like it or not.
All right.
We have a special guest today.
What?
On Smoking the Snobby.
No way.
Yeah. Can you guess who it is?
Yeah,
before
Uncle
I unbox
John.
it? Who?
Uncle John.
How'd you know?
Because you guys did it last time.
Oh, you got me. Look who's on the line today for our special Christmas episode. Thank you so much. Uncle John, also known as John Sukljian, also known as Crazy Legs. Welcome to the episode, John.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas to you too, buddy.
So, how's everyone's day going?
Good. My day went well. I went to Costco. We got Costco pizza again. Every other episode. How about you, John?
My day was pretty good. I worked.
Was it
Nothing
snowing?
really special.
Was it snowing? Yeah, we're in Florida, and John lives up in New York, in Albany, New York. So,
Yep.
is it cold up there?
We had some flurries. It turned into
Okay.
no big deal. They said we were going to get accumulated snow, but we did.
It was 75 degrees here today and sunny. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't mind.
Apologies. We were up there this summer, and you worked with Uncle John for the day.
I did.
How was it? Was that a fun day?
It was a fun time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun making doors.
A lot. Did you learn a lot?
I did.
He took those skills he learned, and he went to a stagecraft class and taught everybody in that class how to use a jigsaw.
Oh, wow.
Kind of. I didn't really...
Well,
I'm pumping you
you
up.
did master the nail gun. So
Oh, yeah. Look at you. You did. See? Look at that. You mastered the nail gun. You can build sets. All you need is a jigsaw, a nail gun, and a measuring tape. Boom, bop, bam. And you can order doors from Manor Industrial. Boom.
Whoa.
That's a business right there.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. We went to one of mine and Uncle John's favorite places for lunch, which I love. Ted's Fish Fry.
That was a good place, actually. Yeah, they had good fish sandwich.
Uncle John treated us to Ted's Fish Fry.
It was good.
Yeah.
We went to Charlie's Hot Dogs.
Yeah, Charlie's Hot Dogs. Man,
I think the funniest part is that each place in Troy that sells hot dogs have the same recipe.
Yeah, a little variation in spices.
They all taste the same. Dus's Famous Lunch and Charlie's Hot Dogs, they all taste exactly the same.
They do. They do. They do. We went to Jack's Burgers too. And now like Jack's Burgers, I remember loving as a kid. And this time around, it gave me indigestion. But I mean, it's made for kids, you know. So anybody who's in upstate New York listening, Charlie's Hot Dogs, Ted's Fish Fry, Jack's Burgers, you got to stop by. Anybody passing through on their way to Montreal or Saratoga, you got to stop by. So, but that's good, man. I'm glad everything's going well. Auden is getting ready for Christmas. John, you getting ready for Christmas?
We're already ready, pal.
Oh, man.
All right.
So, well then, what better way to kick off the holiday season?
With this little film I don't think anyone's ever heard of. It's this Christmas classic called Die Hard.
Boom. That's our holiday episode. And that's why we asked Uncle John to join this episode, because he loves movies too. And he's, I don't know, John, do you consider yourself a smoky or a snobby or somewhere in between?
I'm definitely a smoky.
Yeah.
Smoky? Oh, boy.
There's more smokies out there.
I used to be a snobby for a little bit, and I switched course because movies are just more fun when you don't take them too seriously.
And also, too, it's also part of it is also getting old, and your taste can change.
You think so?
Yeah.
It could be.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with it too. I wasn't like this when I was Auden's age. I thought I was into art house films and foreign films and all that crap.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I still enjoy them.
But just don't act like you're superior over people's opinions, and you'll be okay. When you say, oh my God, I love Banshees of Inisherin. I love Wendy and Lucy. This is better than every MCU movie imaginable. No, I don't do that, because I just look at what films try to accomplish at the end of the day, and I don't like acting like...
There's only three things a movie should be accomplishing.
Okay.
Get it over quickly.
Not every film's like that.
Get to the point. Beat somebody up.
Not every film's going to be like that because it's not an action movie.
And happy ending.
Not every film's going to have an happy ending. I don't know how to tell you that.
Well, to your point, Arden, when you said your opinion shouldn't be higher than anybody else's, that's the whole point of the art house movies is pretension.
Yeah, there's a bit of pretension. It's like I like watching those like chef shows, you know, not like the contests, but like actual like Michelin star chefs, and they'll do a documentary about them. Those guys think they're saving the world with their $600 a plate escargot. I
think they're pretentious.
Right, that level of pretension in any form to me is like, come on, get over yourself a little bit. And I can see that in movies, but in today's episode, there's no pretension.
No, it's honestly pretty simple, and it's just a simple, tightly made movie.
Hold on, who chose this film? You chose this film.
I chose this film. Actually, I think we both kind of just...
I wouldn't say no to this film. John, would you say no to this film?
No, I picked this film to review with you guys.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't ask you. We gave you the list, and you're like, this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie was on the list already, but I said I want to do this episode with you guys because it's a classic. It has everything in it. Everyone likes it.
Yep. It's got Run DMC in it.
Yeah, briefly, though.
Doesn't matter.
Briefly in the beginning.
I don't consider this a Christmas movie.
I consider this to be a Christmas movie.
Until I heard Christmas in Hollis.
No.
Once I heard that, and that's it. I'm like, yeah,
they were playing Christmas music already in the beginning before Run DMC.
I didn't consider it that until I heard Christmas in Hollis.
No, come on.
It's my opinion, bro.
It's just an opinion I don't agree with at all. It's like...
I agree with Rocky when it's not a Christmas movie, because if this movie was set during Valentine's Day, it's the same movie. It just happens to be, you know, on Christmas Eve when this happens. The reason for the movie isn't because of Christmas. It just happens to be during Christmas.
Yeah, it's not the overarching theme of the movie.
Yeah, if it happened during Columbus Day, it's the same film.
You got me there.
The only thing that would have a lot of impact, the commemoration of D-Day. Because of Hans Gruber.
Now it would be a Christmas movie if John McClane made it a point to be home for Christmas and to see his kid and give it. Like if his main mission was to get that stuffed animal to his daughter. And that was the mission.
Like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, right? Steve Martin's trying to get home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it is a Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah, I consider that a Thanksgiving movie.
That's pretty much the only Thanksgiving
Bruce Willis
movie I
isn't
can
trying
really
to get home for Christmas. You see what I'm saying?
He's going to Christmas for his wife.
Right. He's going to celebrate Christmas.
Which I would say, Die Hard's definitely a example of efficient storytelling.
Oh, yeah.
It is. I mean, he wanted his wife back for Christmas, but didn't say for Christmas, I want my wife back. Did he? I don't think he did, but that was the theme in the movie.
That was the theme of the movie. He didn't have to say it. That was the whole yeah.
I don't really agree that Die Hard's one of those movies that's really trying to say something about the state of the world or is really trying to say deeper themes. It's just a simple movie about him reconnecting with his wife who he hasn't seen in months. But it is done much better than most films I've seen when it comes to like a terrorist hijacking a whole tower.
Right. When's the first time you saw this movie? Did I introduce you to this movie?
I think you introduced this to me a while back. I think it was like 7 years ago. And I remember I really liked it. And I haven't really thought about it since. I rewatched it last year when we were going to Paris. And I didn't really have much to say. I pretty much had the same opinion as I did when I was like 12.
And this time around?
Yeah. And then now I rewatched it again.
A year later.
And I will say my opinion has been slightly better this time around. So you'll see my rating on it.
How about you, John? When this movie came out when?
1988.
This movie came out in 1988. I remember when it was in the theaters. We never went to go see it when we were kids.
Yeah, we're too young. I was 10, you were 9?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
I remember the promos back then. I remember it being in the theaters, but we didn't. We went to go see like Roger Rabbit like a few months later, I think.
Oh, I would at that age. At that age, I would have much rather watched Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, that makes sense because you probably were like 10 years old. Not
I
just
don't
Jessica
think,
Rabbit.
yeah, I don't think my mom would let us watch,
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Yeah, we grew up in very different households. My grandfather would have watched the hell out of Die Hard and told us to come sit down and watch with him.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't care.
It's on TV at home, but like going to the theaters to watch it.
Oh yeah. We didn't do that when we were kids. Like when we were young. I think we went to go see. My mom dropped us off at Cinema 10 in Greenbush, John, and me, Krikor, and Haji went to go see Beverly Hills Cop. When was Beverly Hills Cop made?
1984.
I was 7 years old.
And you didn't understand anything that was going on.
No, they just let us waltz right into that movie.
Who was the oldest back then? Who was the chaperone?
We had none. It was just me, Krikor, and Hachi.
And Hachi is the oldest, right?
No, Krikor is. Krikor is what? Krikor is maybe like 10.
I think he was 9.
He might have had a mustache at that point. So
9. He was 9 years old.
Huh?
9.
He was 9? Okay.
Yeah.
So when do you remember the first time you saw this movie? Because I don't. I just remember this movie.
I don't remember watching it recently, like within the last 25 years. I remember, but not the first time I remember watching it. You were a kid, but I don't remember much from it.
I don't remember
and
it
we
either.
didn't understand it back then. You didn't understand the dialogue or the jokes or
No.
what was happening. You just saw the explosions, you gunfights, and thought it was cool.
You just nailed it. You just hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
There is a point in time in life when you're a young kid, you just want to see cool things happen. That's why that's why 13-year-olds love Michael Bay movies.
It's very true.
And then you mature a little bit, and in your 20s, you think you're something.
There are 13-year-olds with frat boy sensibilities.
But here's the thing: you get a little older, you go to college, and you start, you start acting a little more sophisticated, right?
Yeah.
So you stop watching movies like that. But then you come into our age in your 40s again. You start kind of reverting back to, I just want to be entertained.
Yeah.
Maybe your tastes have evolved a little bit, but in your 40s, most of us are going, I just want to see shit blow up, man.
But the thing is, the movie is still enjoyable when you don't know what's happening, and then now. It's the same. The explosions and gunfights, people fighting.
Yeah,
it's the same thing now, it's just there's a little bit of dialogue. It's just as enjoyable.
I think the action scenes are genuinely well put together, and they are very well shot.
It's definitely stood the test of time.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's a dated movie.
No.
It still holds up really well after 37 years.
Great one-liners too.
Yeah, a lot of iconic one-liners, especially elevated by Bruce Willis' performance, which I guess we'll talk about.
Do you think? Well, yeah, we can talk about it. I like the brutality of it. The villains were villains. You know what I mean?
But they weren't one-dimensional or cartoonish. Like Hans Gruber did not feel like a one-dimensional villain.
Not Hans, but the henchmen were a little bit cartoonish.
Yeah, in some ways, especially with the hacker guy being very cartoonish.
Yeah, he was
in terms of his personality.
Yeah, he was too happy to see that Nakatomi guy die.
Yeah, little too happy.
I have an opinion about that. So I don't think Hans Gruber was that much of a villain. He didn't actually seem like a villain. The henchmen, yeah, and also when they got there and they rode the elevator up, it seemed like there was only 3 or 4 guys in the elevator with them. But these henchmen kept coming and coming. You realize that? He killed 4 guys, and there was another 4 guys.
Right.
5 guys, and just kept coming at him.
Right. Maybe they were just at the Christmas party laying low until like a sleeper cell. I did notice that.
To my point about Hans Gruber not being that bad of a villain, besides him killing the boss, what was his name? Tagachi?
He was friending John McClane's wife. He was manipulating people. And killed that douchebag guy.
You didn't really want to see that guy fail. I was like, Hans might, do this. You weren't rooting against him that much, were you?
No, I wanted him to die in the end because I like the classic happy ending.
Yeah, and it fits really well.
Because he was just after money. I felt bad for him when he died because he was just after the money. He didn't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah. Well, that's what okay. So that brings us into a good point, right? Because we kind of went into the movie, and I don't know if there's somebody somewhere that hasn't seen this movie, which I doubt. Let's spoil the crap out of it. What's this movie about?
Well, it's about a cop from New York named John McClane, and he's going to visit his wife. And
Where?
at Los Angeles.
Why is his wife in Los Angeles?
Well, she's working for a major company for a Japanese guy.
Okay, so this guy's an NYPD cop. The wife moved to L.A.
Yes.
and he's going to L.A. to be with his family. Everything's hunky-dory. They're in a great relationship.
It's pretty complicated, actually. It's not that they were divorced, but they were separated.
Oh, it's complicated, like you said.
Yeah, which, again, this movie does a really great job of efficient storytelling, giving you a sense of John McClane's life already in, like, the first, 5 minutes.
Yeah, because he has that interview. He sits in the front of the limo.
And already he's, one of the most relatable characters, because he says he doesn't like airplanes, which is a normal thing anyone would feel.
Yeah, he's an everyday man.
Yeah, he's an everyday man. We know he's a family man, because we know his kid's calling.
John.
Yes.
Do you remember the movie The Last Boy Scout?
Oh, I don't.
With Bruce Willis and Damon Wayans?
I haven't watched that since 1995.
I want that on the docket for next year. It's essentially laid
the groundwork.
Not even. This set his acting career in
This
stone.
is what launched his acting career.
It launched it, and then this is who he was for the rest of his career.
I mean, he's tried to do different roles, like Unbreakable, Pulp Fiction, are very different from John McClane.
Well, Bruce Willis, before he got this job as on Die Hard, he was known as a comedic, silly actor, like in Moonlighting.
Yeah, with Moonlighting, and then I think one of his first movies was Blind Date.
Yes, I don't think the studio really took him seriously enough to be cast in this, American hero role.
I feel like Die Hard does a good...
And that's pretty much his career for the next, 25, 30 years.
I feel like with Die Hard, though, I feel like it has a good balance between him having charisma, but also genuinely being an everyday, relatable person.
He was funny, too.
He was funny in Die Hard, which I guess we'll talk about later, but he is genuinely very funny, and he...
But if you watch The Last Boy Scout, it's essentially John McClane and Die Hard, but now he's got to deal with an egotistical football player. It's a drug addict. That was a great movie.
Well, because he looks like everybody. He doesn't have he doesn't look like Sylvester Stallone or Schwarzenegger.
And that's something I like. John McClane isn't this masculine, tough character. He's like an actual person that's just involved with this situation.
Yeah, so it was a good casting job.
I think so.
Yeah.
All the characters.
If you could picture anybody else playing John McClane in the 80s, who would it be? It's
pretty hard.
That's it. It's set in stone. I can't picture anybody. What's that?
Picture Burt Reynolds doing it.
Burt Reynolds? He might have been too old.
Apparently, I don't know if you guys know this.
Don't get me wrong. I'll take Burt Reynolds too. It's fine.
Die Hard is an adaptation of a book called Nothing Lasts Forever. I don't know if you guys know that.
It's based on a book? Is the book good?
I've heard good things about the book, but it's a sequel to a book called The Detective, which they adapted into a movie called, The Detective with Frank Sinatra.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so basically Nothing Lasts Forever was a sequel to that, and obviously at that time, Frank Sinatra was too old.
Right.
By the time Die Hard came out, so he couldn't be in it.
So they weren't thinking of casting Frank Sinatra.
I think they were, because,
Can you picture Frank Sinatra tossing a duffel bag into an elevator shaft at Nakatomi Plaza?
Probably not.
No.
Or jumping from one side of the elevator shaft to the next.
I would have paid to see that. I would have bugged out in the 80s to my mom and dad. Be like, take me to this movie.
If it had Frank Sinatra.
But I do like that they cast somebody who wasn't an established action star.
Yeah.
And that's something, and I do like that too, because Bruce Willis wasn't an action star yet.
Okay. So
by the time Die Hard came out.
All right. So he's having marital problems. She ditches him, goes to LA. She's now an executive at this Japanese whatever company, right?
Yeah.
Just conglomerate. The limo driver takes him to Nakatomi Plaza.
Yeah.
This is all the first 15 minutes of the movie?
Yeah.
That's he goes and says hi to his wife. He meets the cocaine guy.
What makes you think he's cocaine?
Because he was doing cocaine in his wife's office. Who are you, bro?
Yeah.
So, and then within 15 minutes, all hell breaks loose, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It was action until they set the stage, and there was just action from there on in.
It was nonstop action too. It never stopped. From that moment till the very end, it never stopped.
Not every time. There's some genuine character moments.
Right. There's like 5 minutes of him like talking to
Powell.
Yeah, the guy from Family Matters.
Yeah, the guy from Family Matters.
Urkel's guy.
Yep.
Mr. Winslow?
Mr. Winslow, yeah.
That's what his name was, Winslow. Yeah. Officer Winslow. So, okay. So then what happens is they want these Hans Gruber is this German terrorist who's no longer part of the terrorist group. He's just now a criminal.
Yeah, he's just basically a criminal, and he basically wants something out of the vault, which is money.
It's not money, it's bonds. He wants treasury bonds.
Yep.
Bearer bonds. He wants bearer bonds.
Bearer bonds. Thank you, John.
Whoever is in possession of these bonds is the owner.
Who comes up with this kind of stuff?
So it's pretty much just like cash.
Yeah. Who comes up with this kind of stuff? And why put it in a vault on the 40th floor of some Los Angeles building that isn't even done yet? It's like half done.
Which is something I like because the CEO of the company actually referenced that, and literally John McClane goes to those buildings.
Yeah, to those floors.
That are like in construction.
Yeah. See, now that we're talking about it, I'm starting to see gaps in all this.
Like what?
Well, to my point, what the hell are you doing storing bearer bonds in a half-built building? Keep it over in Tokyo.
Oh, I mean, I don't think it was half built. I mean, everything was there. They were just doing,
Finishing touches.
work. They were doing finish work, yeah. And it's their, it was their North American headquarters. So where else are they going to put it?
I don't know. I've worked for some Japanese. I work for some Japanese companies. There's certainly what's that?
I was going to say there's $650 million in a storage closet somewhere. The storage.
That's the last place anybody would want to look.
Well, here's the thing. I have. Oh, you're still talking about the plot of the movie, right?
Yeah, we're still talking about the plot of the movie, but I mean, we're getting into it now, where these guys want to get a heist, and they're having a Christmas party, and they just shoot up the place.
Yep.
And they ask the CEO, what was his name? Tagachi?
I think it was Tagachi, right?
Tagachi. I don't know. I feel terrible because I'm just calling everybody Nakatomi employee. But he's like the head employee, right? He's like the CEO or whatever.
Yeah, he's the CEO of the company.
This is where Hans Gruber is, to me, a villain. And you're going, oh, he's ruthless.
Oh, yeah, and he's like genuinely building suspense. He's using, he's referencing quotes from Alexander the Great to kind of drives his points and what he's trying to say.
Right, because he's a pompous blowhard.
Yeah, and he's like, and there's genuine suspense because he's counting down for him to say anything where the bonds are, and then just shoots him.
Well, he wants what's the thing? He wants the code. Yeah.
Oh, the code for the vault, yeah.
Yeah, the code for the vault.
I would say that was his most ruthless. That's when he showed he was the most ruthless, when he killed Tagachi-san.
Yeah.
But then after that, he was kind of like negotiating and trying to figure out, like, get me my detonators. Let's negotiate with John McClane. Let's do trying to get the ball rolling so we can steal those bombs and get out of there.
There's a scene where one of the Nakatomi employees is pregnant, and Bruce Willis's wife says, hey, look, we have a pregnant lady. And he shows a little bit of empathy and brings a couch out there. Is that when your thing changed for him, John? Be like, oh, this is a good guy. He's a nice guy. Just give him his money.
No. Just the way that he wasn't there just to cause chaos and terrorize. He was there to steal these bonds. And, one person got in the way, or two people got in the way. He killed the one, and he tried to kill the other, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Because Bruce Willis, John McClane, ruined it. They would have been in and out if he wasn't there. In and out.
Yeah, they would have been in and out. Nobody would have got murdered.
Yep. And they never found out who his wife was till almost the end of the movie.
Yeah, pretty much right at the end of the movie, and then...
Yeah, they had collateral sitting right there the whole time. Just didn't know.
Some of the best parts of the movie is anytime Hans Gruber and John McClane talk. It's like the funniest part of the movie. Of course, that's where the yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker line comes in. And I don't really know if that moment was improvised.
Was that your favorite line in the whole movie?
No, that wasn't my... Weirdly enough, that's not my favorite line in the movie. I mean, that would be a basic take if I actually said that was my favorite line. Like, yeah, duh, of course everyone knows that line. But I think that line really shows how charismatic John McClane is and just how much of an everyday man he truly is.
What was your favorite line in the movie?
Does it look like I'm ordering pizza?
What line? When was that?
That was when he was talking to the police officers.
Oh, yeah.
Which I guess shows a contrast in where they live, I guess, in a way.
Yeah. They wouldn't like believe him.
Yeah, because John McClane talks like he's from New York.
Right. Yeah, that was a good line. John, did you have a favorite line?
A favorite line? Oh boy, I can't even repeat it accurately. But when he was in the air duct, he goes, "Move to the coast, have a beer," or something like that.
Come to LA, have a great time.
And one thing I like is that John McClane is very... He tries to think and come up with a plan. He's not this like masculine person who will just like kill everything.
He doesn't have time to plan.
No, I disagree with that. He is masculine because he's a cop, number one, and he took it upon himself to save the day.
Yeah, he didn't have to do any of that stuff. He could have gone in there.
He could have just hid, grabbed his wife somehow.
Yeah, he could have, and he was funny.
I understand the point you're making, Godin, where he's not a stereotypical or stereotypical action guy.
Like Rambo or John Matrix.
Yeah.
Those guys...
He's unassuming, but he also, is a true hero.
He is.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of times where he's kind of like... You just feel like he's going to almost die.
Well, that's the thing with this movie.
And that's what really helps to kind of add more stakes to the overall story, because there's plenty of times where he's just not going to live.
Well, a lot of other action movies, a lot of the action stars barely get hurt. John McClane gets his butt kicked this whole movie.
Oh, yeah. His feet are bloody. His back is bloody.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought for sure. I'm like, there's no way he can walk. He's all that broken glass that he stepped on.
Oh, yeah.
But he made it through.
Yeah, he punched through, man.
And it adds stakes to the overall situation.
He never found a pair of shoes, did he?
Well, he tried.
The whole movie.
Well, he did try one, except they couldn't fit on him.
He was barefoot the whole movie. That's right. He was all mad. He's like, the first guy I kill, he's got to have a size 6 shoe.
Also, one of the most iconic lines in the movie is ho, 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 I have a machine gun for
Really?
the t-shirt.
You guys never thought the German guys talking was hilarious?
Oh, that was funny. It's funny because they weren't even speaking German. It was just German gibberish.
My favorite line in the whole movie is the two henchmen are gonna blow up the tank that's coming towards them, and they drop one of the things, and one of the henchmen just turns to the other guy and just screams in German, "Weise, weise, schnell, schnell." That was it. I cackle every time I hear that. I don't know what they're saying, but it's hilarious.
But also a good scene that shows like that he's kind of going in by skin and bones.
No, he starts off dressed, and then he gets really dirty. This is the crux of it for me. This is where this is the soup scene in Equalizer. My soup scene in Die Hard is his.
Oh my God!
Is the shirt he's wearing? It's driving me insane.
You keep reminding me of that scene.
Yeah, That's
just your excuse of talking about that soup scene all over again.
It's a reference to it because this is the same thing to me. I got lost because we were watching this movie. We had Uncle John. We were chatting. We all watched a movie at the same time, right? We synchronized. John watched it and we watched it, and I'm watching the progression of his T-shirt go from pure white to brown, back to pure white, and then to complete black.
I don't think that really matters.
It matters to me.
Why does it matter to you?
Why doesn't continuity matter to you?
That's like saying Star Wars. The only problem with that is the fact that, oh my God, the lightsabers aren't always blue.
No, it's the equivalent of in one scene, Darth Vader has his helmet on the right way, and then the next scene, it's turned around.
Okay, yeah,
that's what it seems like to me. That's how I.
Yeah, but Die Hard, it's really not much of a problem, though.
It is to me.
It's not. I didn't notice it the first time, so.
Well, didn't his tank top really get dirty when he set off that C4 in the elevator shaft? And he got blown back by it.
It did, but what happened is in the next scene when they start shooting up the glass. Remember that scene where where Hans Gruber is yelling at his German buddy in German. He's like, I don't know what you're saying. He goes,
Oh, yeah.
you have to say it in English. I'm like, wait, I thought this guy was German. In that scene, his shirt was not as dirty as it was in the scene before.
Yeah.
And then after that scene, it went completely like the shirt is black now.
Oh, all that glass ball.
I don't know. It's either that or the Japanese aren't mopping their floors.
Oh, like that, even all black. And then he just shows up without a shirt on, right?
Right. And then the next scene, it's gone. Because I think they fire the continuity person. They're like, you screw this up. We're just going to do it with a shirt off from now on. Bruce, go do some sit-ups. That's what they did. That's it.
That's the only issues you have?
That's the only issue I had with it. Other than that,
yeah,
spick and span.
We finally got a movie we agree on.
Come on, dude. This movie was jam-packed. Wasn't it, John?
Yeah.
Jam-packed of action and everything. Well, here's the thing. I don't have anything negative to say about the movie, but I do have one or two things I nitpick about.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, let's hear it.
Yeah, the first thing I have a problem with is they never showed the audience the vault they want to break into.
I mean, we kind of see it.
What?
I mean, we see him going in the fall, and we're seeing the things that they're getting.
Like they went down to the bowels of the building, and that guy was trying to they killed all the comms, they cut all those wires.
Yeah.
And then he goes to the guy with the headset. Hans says, "Hey, you all set up?" He's like, "Yeah, there's 7 locks I have to break into," but they never showed just what they were breaking into.
Yeah, they showed us the door.
They should have established, hey, this is the vault we're breaking into, so this is going to take 3 hours to do.
Right.
Yeah,
it wasn't a big part of the movie. Yeah, even though it was the main plot driver, it wasn't used a lot. You know what it reminds me of, John? We went to Atlanta one year for Thanksgiving, and we did the Coca-Cola tour.
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, we have the secret recipe, the Coca-Cola recipe here. It's behind the vault." We get to the vault room, and I tell the lady, I said, "Okay, let's open the vault. Let's see the recipe." And she's like, No, we don't open the vault. I said, "I'm sorry. You're not going to show us the vault?" She's like, "No." So what the hell? What the hell kind of bullshit is this? Why even mention it? Right. Why even talk about a secret recipe we can't see?
It's like the Krusty Krab formula
right.
in SpongeBob, where you don't know how those burgers are made.
But I looked at the lady. I said, "I don't believe you. There's no recipe in that vault. I want my money back."
Yeah, they can say whatever they want. They're not going to show you.
Yeah, they're not going to show me. I set off the alarm, too, because I got a little too close. John McClane.
We could have had a Die Hard situation on hand.
We could have. But yeah, the same thing with this movie. We don't know what's behind the vault. We see it for a split second when they start grabbing their bearer bonds.
It's kind of like the suitcase from Pulp Fiction, actually, where you don't see what's in the suitcase.
Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started. I will spend the next 45 minutes talking about why we should have seen what's inside that suitcase. It's a tomahawk.
Other than that,
what's that?
Let me see. Other than that, I don't think I'd. There's things I noticed, like the FBI agents, they didn't really care about human life.
Yeah,
they were like, "Oh, it doesn't matter if half the terrorists or half the hostages die. Let's take care of business."
Yeah, they went to the Spetsnaz school of Chechen hostage rescues. Remember that back in the day? They ended up just killing all the hostages.
Yeah. They were like, "Yeah, we don't care. Half of them die, they die.
Yeah,
we're getting this."
Ridiculous.
I will say I have a couple issues with it, but it's not too much.
What is it?
So honestly, I think the scenes when it comes to Carl Winsler and the head of the police officer in Los Angeles, I didn't found that particularly interesting, and I didn't found it engaging, in my opinion.
Oh, Ferris Bueller Principal and Carl Winslow?
No, Breakfast Club.
Oh, Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Breakfast Club and Carl Winslow. I just couldn't care.
Yeah, so the principal from the Breakfast Club.
It just felt a bit repetitive in terms of what was happening. They kept arguing. Never felt like they were progressing.
Yeah, they butt heads, and he's the deputy chief of police, and he comes in, guns blazing, gets half of his guys shot up, and the tank shot up. Yeah,
that guy wasn't an essential character. There was really no point in that guy.
Not really. I didn't think we needed a couple more scenes with him. I felt like it should have gone back to John McClane interacting with Carl Winslow.
I appreciate him. Here's why I appreciate him. Because of his antics, we got the bazooka scene blowing up the tank.
I I didn't really care much for the agents, guys. I think it was kind of funny that they're both pretty much have the same name, but that's kind of it.
Yeah.
They felt kind of out of place tonally.
There was a lot of comedy in this. A lot of subtle comedy,
there
too.
is.
Right.
There is. When it comes to, like, situational moments, when it comes to John McClane.
Well, I thought, back in the 80s, and John and I were talking about this the other day. We were on the phone. Back in the 80s, a lot of people that worked in, these kind of the trades, and, there were carpenters, electricians, mechanics. They'd always have posters up, like of pinups, you know what I mean, of women in bikinis and stuff. And I loved those scenes where John McClane is like running for his life. There's people shooting at him, and he stops to look at the pinup hanging in the back wall. Right? Wasn't it, John? Wasn't it was like 3 times in that movie we noticed him stopping, looking?
They were all a matter of like 10 or 15 minutes where he does.
Yeah, it was hilarious, and it's the perfect. To me, it's the perfect summary of what the 80s kind of glorified. You know what I mean? Men.
Oh yeah. It was TNA, and everyone.
Right. It was great.
Everyone appreciated it.
Right, and him stopping to admire. There's literally a guy with an M16 chasing him, bullets flying. He stops. Says, "Oh, hello."
Yeah, he's on the roof of this building. He doesn't know which way to go, but he stops and checks out that second.
But if he gets lost and comes back to that point, that's a thing he'll remember. It's like marking trees when you're going on a hike.
I think one thing too I didn't like about like the Breakfast Club like deputy that it's just he kept arguing with John McClane. There was no progression in their relationship. There was no way of like proving him there was no way of him proving that there were no I'm so sorry. There were terrorists in that building. Like he was not.
Well, he thought John McClane was a terrorist. Do you think he played a villainous role in this movie too?
Who?
The chief of the
honestly,
the
he would be pretty great. I mean, he kind of was the villain in Breakfast Club.
But in this movie, he got people killed. He got people maimed and hurt.
Yeah, I mean, especially
because of his arrogance.
The agents.
Yeah, the agents. Did anybody else? So, did they kill any hostages in this movie other than Tagachi-san and the
Mr. Cocaine?
Mr. Cocaine. I love the cocaine.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think anybody else died.
I think they did right during the end. I feel like.
Who? People died?
Yeah, I think some of them died.
They didn't show it?
Yeah, they didn't show it.
Unless I missed it.
Did we miss it?
I think so.
No, they were on the roof. So he kicks everybody's butt. He kills one of the henchmen's people in the beginning, the main henchman's brother. So the main henchman's brother is out to get him. No matter what, hell or high water, he's going to kill John McClane. And it becomes like a battle between them. So the whole premise of this movie is they're going to steal this money. They're going to take the hostages to LAX, dump them there, and then they're going to take off with their $700 million in bearer bonds.
Obviously, that didn't happen.
No, because John McClane threw a wrench in it all. And but he's up on the roof, and they're all up there. And he says, you got to go back down. He starts shooting in the air, remember?
Yeah.
He starts shooting the gun in the air.
Yeah.
That's when they thought he was the terrorist, too. They turned to Carl Winslow and be like, see? Look at your guy. He's going to kill him.
It has my favorite shot in the movie where there's this like wide shot of like the building being exploded, the roof being exploded.
Did they actually blow up that building?
Good question.
No. That building, Nakatomi Towers, is actually Fox building.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It was being built when they were filming, and they actually used those 2 floors that were not finished to film the movie there.
Man.
But yeah, that's Fox Studios, I think.
That's so cool.
Headquarters. They were building that.
They don't do stuff like that anymore.
No?
Probably not, no.
They don't shoot on location like this anymore.
We're still seeing movies like that.
Yeah, I guess so. But the whole
Like
movie
with
was
indie
filmed
films.
on location in LA.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's cool.
Yeah, I tell you what. One of the things I did notice with the movie is how good the cinematography was.
Yeah, the cinematography was very good, which helps because it was actually shot by Jane DeBont, the same guy who later on directed Speed.
Jan de
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this.
I think that guy was a master with the lighting. The way he lit all of the scenes was perfect.
It has this very dirty, grimy look to it.
That's an 80s movie. That's when you know it's an 80s movie. It has a little bit of grime.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I thought it was very well shot. It was very well lit, and it was very consistent because it's hard to do because 90% of the movie was shot at night
Yeah.
and indoors at night, and then outdoors at night, and that's not easy.
No, it's not. And there are genuinely great shots in this movie, and there's no like any like slow-mos, there's no shaky cam. This is like pure action at its finest.
I don't know what you two
Yeah, no
nerds are talking
gimmicky,
about.
no gimmicky shots. I agree.
There's certainly great shots in this movie. Like my favorite shot is I think right at the end where the roofs like exploded. There's this like wide shot that I just thought looked really great.
Yeah, like from the helicopter point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I like it.
Mine was him in the duct. I like those scenes.
Which scene? The one where he's
The
wearing?
scene where the head henchman is poking the ducts to see if anybody's there, and he's going to point the gun, and it's super tense. It's a super tense moment. So John McClane jumps down an elevator shaft, gets into an air conditioning duct, and they follow him through the building, right? And the head henchman starts shooting at a duct. By some miracle, he doesn't get shot, and then he
that was a good
starts.
scene.
Then he starts pressing the duct to see where he is so he can shoot him. Then he gets called. Schnell, schnell, weise, weise.
Yeah. That was a good scene.
Yeah, that was a good
It's
scene.
a good scene. But there is one character we haven't even talked about yet, is Argyle.
I was saving the best
The
for
little
last. Argyle was the best.
Oh yeah, that guy.
He's the reason
Yeah.
it's a Christmas movie.
How? Explain that.
He popped in Run DMC in the beginning, played Christmas in Hollis.
Yeah.
That was it. Sealed the deal for me. Christmas
No,
movie.
I liked him for what he was. He's a character that could have easily been pretty annoying, but he's really not. He's really likable. He has great chemistry with John McClane in the beginning.
Argyle's the limo driver that picks him up, and he befriends John McClane.
He's not super important to the plot of the movie, but there's some great moments with him, especially at the end.
He's definitely a hero in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the one American guy they hired to break into the vault and crack into the system is running
He did all
away.
the hard work.
Yeah, the guy that did all the hard work, he's running away, and Argyle kills him.
Yeah.
Well, he smashed the van. Is it implied that he died?
Well, we never see him again, so it isn't. I don't know.
And also, too, he shot him.
He smashed that.
Argyle
beautiful
shot
woman.
him?
Yeah.
When? He did?
He did.
Oh, Argyle shot him. Yeah, Argyle's the hero of this movie.
Argyle never had a gun on him. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Argyle didn't have a gun. Well, anyway, Argyle, to me,
Shooting.
if there was to be any character that stood out to me, Argyle saves the day, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, he's the
He
man.
was a comic relief, and he was also saves the day.
Yeah. He was he's like, I'm going to meet up with you later, girl. No, my boss thinks we're going to Vegas. It was great. I thought he was great. And you and I were joking the other day, like, wouldn't it be funny if in every Die Hard movie, Argyle just shows up and he sees John McClane?
Yeah.
Just randomly.
That would have been funny.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have included him in every movie.
They should have. And I thought of that scene. Well, which one was Die Hard with Jeremy Irons, where it's Hans Gruber's brother?
Die Hard 3.
Second one, right?
That was Die Hard 3?
Yeah, it's Die Hard 3.
Was Die Hard 2 the Christmas one? Not the Christmas, the airport one?
Yeah, that's the one, the airport one.
I don't remember that one. So I remember Die Hard 3. And I was telling John, I thought it'd be hilarious if Argyle was visiting New York and he sees John McClane on the corner in Harlem. Remember they had him put on that thing and they had him, they were playing games with him.
Oh, when his hands were taped together?
His hands were taped together and they put like a sign on him with a racial slur on it.
Yep.
I thought it'd be hilarious.
Argyle should have been driving by to save him.
Right. Or Argyle just drives by, opens his window, he goes, McClane, what the hell you doing here?
But instead, Samuel L. Jackson was offended by it.
No, Samuel L. Jackson helped him. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, you're going to get yourself killed on the corner of the street.
That's right. That's the one where they stole all the gold from the bank, right?
Yeah, the Federal Reserve in New York. That was a great
Right.
That was a great one too.
That was a really good one.
Jeremy Irons was a good villain.
Yeah, he was great, but we're not talking about that.
I could spend 30 minutes. Actually, I do want to talk about it for 2 seconds. Hans Gruber, the character,
Yes.
and Jeremy Irons, the character he played, they both were the same type of villain who were once part of these organizations and now are just criminal. Like, now they're just in it for the money.
And I mean, with...
Oh, they went rogue. They went rogue.
They went rogue. Yeah, because that was, I mean, Die Hard 3 is Die Hard, just in New York.
Yeah, basically. But I mean, it does do it a bit differently, I feel like. Die Hard 3. I mean, Die Hard 3 was quite literally a different script.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be called something else, and then they changed it to a Die Hard movie.
In that movie, they're toying with John McClane, right? It's not just happenstance. It's not just coincidence that he shows up somewhere. You know what I mean?
And also, too, we don't see Winslow. We don't see any of the characters from the first two movies.
No.
These are entirely new characters. We don't see his wife.
But the villains, the plot's the same. The villains are the same to me.
I guess. But I mean, also, I just say the plot's pretty different compared to the first movie. It's definitely different from the first. In my opinion, at least. I think it is.
Well, I thought it'd be funny if Argyle showed up in all the movies.
Speaking of Hans Gruber, why don't we talk about him? Yeah, so he's one of the best movie villains of all time. I think there's no...
Think so?
Hans Gruber.
You think so?
Do you think he's one of the best villains of all time?
Yeah.
All right.
He's not a complex character. He doesn't have any depth to him. He has a clear motivation. It's elevated by a great performance by Alan Rickman that truly makes him feel intimidating and truly pathetic. And there's some great moments where he genuinely is like manipulating John McClane. That's where I really like it.
I've never thought about who I thought was the greatest villain in a movie. Have you, John?
I don't know.
I haven't either.
I'm trying to think of one.
That's the thing. I'm only going back to the last 10 movies I've seen where there's a villain.
Man, I don't know.
I thought the villain from Snatch
Hans Gruber's probably on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, he's in the top 5. I agree with John.
I don't think he was ruthless enough to be the worst.
I thought the German guy from Inglourious Bastards, he played a great villain.
Okay.
Which, fun fact, they both have the same name. They're both named Hans.
Yeah, that's like Jim in Germany. And then I still consider the villain from Snatch to be Bricktop. I still think he is at the top of my list of recent movies I've seen. I think he's more ruthless than Hans. I think but don't get me wrong. Like John said, I think he's on the Mount Rushmore of villains. He's definitely up there.
One of my favorite scenes from Hans Gruber is where he's pretending to be like a hostage from the building. Like he's actually one of the workers. Because, John McClane had no idea what he looked like. What he looked like. Though.
Right. So there's a scene where Bruce Willis has never met Alan Rickman yet. Like the characters haven't met. They've only talked over walkie-talkie.
Yeah. So he has no idea what he looks like in person. They
cross paths on some roof somewhere because I guess Hans Gruber is looking at bombs. I don't know what he's doing, but he catches him and the guy Hans knows he's never seen him before, so he starts acting like one of the Nakatomi employees. And his accent's hilarious in it.
It's actually pretty funny, actually. Yeah. And it shows how manipulative he truly is.
All right, who's going to die?
Yeah.
But it didn't work because McClane didn't fall for it. He handed him a gun that wasn't loaded.
Yeah.
Because he knew someone was up with this guy. He probably already knew. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It would have been nice to know how he knew.
Now, my question is, what if...
He's a cop. He's a New York cop. He probably dealt with all these psychopaths all the time. So he probably... So this guy's acting. This guy's,
Maybe. Did his accent slip at all? I don't know.
I don't think so.
No, it didn't. He did that California accent pretty funny. And his whiny fear-based crying. I don't know. Maybe it was overacting.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah, it was a good scene too.
It was a good scene. And now my question is, do you guys think it would have been effective? Actually, no. Do you think it would have been effective if this was the first time we've ever saw him and we only saw John McClane?
What do you mean?
What if we never seen would have not seen Hans Gruber the entire movie? We don't know what he looks like, but we can know what he sounds like through a walkie-talkie.
Oh, yeah.
And that would have been our first time. Do you think it would have been more effective, or...
if we only heard a voice?
I don't think it would have worked.
Yeah, I don't think it would have worked. His face, I don't know. I don't think it would. I think we need to see him. There was that movie me and Mommy watched with the guy that tries to steal a car, and Anthony Hopkins just is a voice.
Oh, it's with Bill Skarsgård, right?
Yeah, with Bill Skarsgård. That worked. I don't know if that sort of theme would work here.
No.
Because Alan Rickman, there's 2 movies going on, right? Bruce Willis and his thing to save the day, and then Alan Rickman has scenes where he's trying to figure out a way to manipulate the police the employees, you know what I mean? His henchmen. He's trying to get, so you can't coordinate that without seeing him, I think. You need to see his face. He's diabolical.
Yeah, you have to establish the villain, and they did that pretty, effectively with him.
Yeah.
And it shows just how in charge he is with his henchmen. Like, they don't even question anything. They just take his orders and go.
Yeah. Exactly.
So he was being respected by his henchmen.
Yeah. No, he has to be there. He would have to be there, in my opinion. He couldn't be off in, like, Nebraska phoning it in. Or like Speed. Remember in Speed? We don't see the bad guy until the end. And he's
it's annoying. Just show this guy. Like, don't stop trying to hide it.
Right. But I think if they kept him quiet, like we knew that was who was the actor?
Dennis Hopper.
We knew that was Dennis Hopper in that movie.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't have known this. I'd never seen Alan Rickman I've never seen Alan Rickman before this movie.
It was his first movie.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow, man.
How do you know all this?
Yeah, seriously. Professor Snape coming in hot.
Yeah, this was his first movie, and it
Right
really
out the
just
gate.
shows how great of an actor he really was.
Your movie knowledge is very impressive on it.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah, he knows a lot, man.
Yeah.
He knows a lot. That's why when he gives it a rating, it's always kind of on par with the critics' ratings, and mine's always on par with the schlubs.
I don't think that's true. We talked about Spaceballs, and we actually like that movie.
Right, but the critics got that wrong because they're idiots.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Again, it's everybody's opinion. But with that, though, so you said he's your favorite villain.
I didn't say he's my favorite villain.
He's the best
one of
the. Okay, so in this movie, then, who do you consider the favorite? Who's your favorite character in this movie, John?
Oh boy, I don't know if I have one. I did like Hans Gruber. I like the cocaine guy.
Wow, you guys really like the cocaine guy.
It was right out of it. It was like cliche, stereotypical 80s.
Yeah.
Douchebag.
And everybody wanted that guy dead.
Right.
And so he shot him.
Right.
Everyone
Skinny
knew,
tie
like,
and all.
let's
Idiot.
just get rid of this guy.
Get out of here, you son of a. I was satisfied when he got shot.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I didn't feel sad at all.
Oh yeah, not at all. Everyone was.
I didn't really
So
care
that's why I
because
think. Yeah.
I didn't really care because he was kind of whatever. He was one dimensional and he was kind of stupid.
No, but I was more relieved when he got shot. I'm like, oh, thank God. That's it. That's a wrap on douchebag.
That's like your opinion of Yee.
That whole movie from beginning to end, wrap it up. Beginning to end.
Well, if you were going to ask me who my favorite character in this movie is, I would say either Carl Winslow or Hans Gruber.
Hans Gruber. Huh. Mine is... I'm not going to pick the low-hanging fruit because that's obvious. They all did very well. Everybody did really good in this movie.
Yeah.
For me, I liked Carl Winslow, and I liked Argyle, and I liked Miss Gennaro, his wife. I think, the girl power in that movie, she shot it through the roof. She broke that glass ceiling.
Die Hard is such a female empowerment movie.
It is, man. She kicks butt. She punched that. Remember?
Yeah, wow.
Remember the EPA guy from Ghostbusters actor?
Yeah, that guy. I could not care less about his plot.
He plays a jerk in all these movies, and he's a reporter. Dude, this guy goes to the children's house
and tells them they're gonna die.
And tells them, what last words do you have to say to your parents before they die? And the nanny won't let them in, and he pulls her aside. He goes, I can have INS here in 5 minutes if you don't let me in. Can you believe this scumbag?
Man, he was racist.
Yeah.
Wait, which guy was this? That was the
reporter. Remember the reporter? He's like, get me a van.
Oh yeah. The reporter. That guy was a clown.
And he's interviewing the kids. What last words do you have to say to your parents before they get shot in the head?
Yeah.
And the wife at the end punches him in the face.
Yeah, that definitely felt satisfying for sure.
What's that?
That guy played that character pretty well. I like that guy.
That guy always plays that snake character really well. Remember him from Ghostbusters, John?
Vaguely.
Remember? He asked them to open up the...
He's the health inspector.
Yeah, he's like the health inspector or the EPA guy. And he tells Billy, what's the guy's name? Billy Crystal? No. Bill Murray. Bill Murray.
No, Peter.
Yeah, Peter Venkman. He goes, can you open the vault pretty please? And then he gets them put in jail. He's that same character in this movie. He's a scumbag in this movie too.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a scumbag for sure. And
I take it back. He's one of my favorite actors.
I just wish there wasn't so many scenes dedicated to him, because there's a lot of scenes.
There's like a handful of scenes, not a lot.
I just didn't really care for it that much. I just kind of found it pretty boring. Not even a handful of scenes I don't think needed to be there.
It was satisfying watching him get punched in the face.
Yeah, it was satisfying.
Well, that's actually one of the things I wanted to just not emphasize, but like, I didn't think there was any wasted scene in this movie.
Any what scene in this movie?
I didn't think there was any wasted scenes or like plot lines that kind of veered off. I thought it was pretty tight.
Oh yeah, they ran a tight ship on this movie, beginning to end.
It's pretty tightly made. Everything's kind of introduced already in like the first 15 minutes.
Yeah,
we see the terror is already showing up. We already get a sense of what John McClane's life really is.
Yeah. We didn't need to see how he grew up in New Jersey, how his dad was, all that horse nonsense that comes with all these other modern movies.
No, that's not necessarily...
I don't care about his childhood.
It's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, with Die Hard, it's not necessary, because what does it have anything to do with the movie, with the plot of the movie? So, no, I don't think you...
What does it have to do with other movies and the plot of the movie? They do it.
Depends. I say it really depends on the movie.
I hate to pick on Oppenheimer, but Oppenheimer's like that. What's that, John?
You're talking about the reporter?
No, I'm talking about what you said. They ran a tight ship. It didn't really meander. Nothing. It was beginning to end. They filmed this movie really well.
Yeah.
And they kept it.
Yeah, I agree.
What's that?
Oh, I definitely agree. I don't think there was any wasted scenes. Every scene, every plot line, they all worked.
Oh yeah, and it was action from beginning to end. It really was. Like literally, the last scene is Carl Winslow shooting the main henchman.
Yeah.
There's literally, and then she still punches the reporter. Fade to black, movie over. There was people getting their asses kicked from 15 minutes into the movie till the very end.
One thing I forgot
Freaking
to
great movie.
mention, the movie score is actually really good.
I didn't hear anything after.
I think what I like about the score of the movie is that it does a really good job, again, to like build suspense for certain scenes, like Hans Gruber pretty much killing people, and the music's very suspenseful.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I didn't really notice.
Yeah, I didn't notice in this movie as much.
Yeah, but I agree with what you're saying.
I've been paying attention to that stuff, but I didn't notice that too much in this movie.
No.
I
mean, it's not the most memorable score in the world or anything,
right.
But you don't need it to be particularly memorable for it to be good. You just need it to be, fit the overall movie in terms of its tone and just certain moments.
Yeah. There's a lot of ominous music in it, so it's just prepping you for what's coming next or something's going to happen.
Yeah,
which I like. I kind of like being guided in movies.
I also kind of like the last few minutes of like the movie in terms of its film score. Like once John McClane killed Hans Gruber, it has this like very like whimsical music.
Makes sense.
It's truly a Christmas movie that I see one.
Do you guys want to hear something funny?
Sure.
Marie bought this movie for us on Fandango, so it came with a trailer, and the trailer of this modern like release of it, digital release of it, the whole trailer this is a Christmas movie, and it's playing Christmas jingles. The whole trailer.
It's wow!
It's got a sound over guy. This holiday season.
No kidding. That's how they market them.
Oh yeah, they're leaning right into that trope.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing: if they ended the movie, like how they got into the limo and they drove away, and then they rolled credits.
Yeah.
If he went home and gave his children that teddy bear that Argyle kept safe,
yeah,
then I would be like, all right, it ties it all together with the Christmas theme. That's probably the only thing that I didn't really agree with the movie, was that they try to make it a Christmas thing, but it had nothing to do with Christmas.
You're right. They should have cut to Christmas morning with the family.
Yeah, give that. Why carry that teddy bear? Why show that teddy bear from time to time? And Argyle is talking to it. Like, I'm keeping it safe for you, Mr. McClane.
Yeah,
and then nothing happens to the teddy bear.
Right, and the movie should have ended with Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Now they may have filmed that and probably left it on the cutting room floor. That scene. It's maybe someone in the studio said we don't want it in the movie, which was a bad idea.
Has this movie been edited since? Do you think?
I don't think so.
This is true to its original?
Yeah, this isn't like Star Wars the special edition or anything like that. No.
The only thing they did edit is the henchmen speaking gibberish German. When they, released it on VHS back then, they dubbed actual German.
Vegan Zuten Zuten.
Also, one of my favorite scenes in the movies is honestly anytime John McClane talked with Powell. They have great scenes together. They have great chemistry, and we kind of give a sense of their lives a little bit.
They became best friends, right?
They became friends.
They're soldiers in arms now.
And there's a nice little moment with Powell where he actually shoots at German terrorists.
Yeah, that was a very sweet moment when somebody got shot in the head.
But it was a really nice moment, honestly, for him.
Very touching.
A very touching moment between the two. That sealed the deal for their friendship. He saved his life.
Yeah, they're their best pal.
Yeah. That was sad, though, when they were telling the story, right? There was a lull in things blowing up.
Where Powell killed, like, a
kid and all that stuff. Yeah.
The movie makers, they dropped the ball here. They could have made those two team up to be buddy cops.
Yeah.
I mean, Die Hard 2 is... Actually, they brought back those characters, so...
Carl Winslow is in Die Hard 2?
Yeah, he is. He comes back.
I don't remember that movie at all.
I think a lot of people don't remember it.
They should have done it like Lethal Weapon or Bad Boys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. It's going to be hard watching that poor man try and run upstairs and chase
I mean, Die Hard...
Yeah, so we got not too old for this shit, Riggs. We got too old for this shit, John.
I mean, Die Hard 3 is the closest thing we got to it. Because it basically is like a buddy film with John McClane and Samuel L. Jackson.
Do you think Die Hard 3 is a better movie than Die Hard?
No, definitely not.
I think it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
my
probably
favorite
close.
one was Die Hard 3 and 4.
Controversial, man.
Oh, gee, wow.
John's coming up.
4?
Wow, you're getting coal in your stocking from out in.
Now, which one was... Refresh my memory. Which one was 4?
4's the one where he's with Justin Long and it takes place in like Washington, D.C.
Yeah, it's like his
I like that one. I thought that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah,
it's just two.
There's a lot of really cool action scenes.
It's okay, I think. I haven't seen it in a while though. But can we all agree Die Hard 5 is bad?
Which one's Die Hard? There's a fifth one?
Yeah, there's a fifth one.
Which one's that one? Aliens?
That's the one where he's going... That would be very funny where John McClane goes to space. No, but I think it's... No, the whole movie's about John McClane going to Russia and meet with his son.
Yeah, that was bad.
Did you... I didn't see that.
I don't think he's back to do it.
That movie was really bad.
Did you see that?
Yes.
John, you saw that movie?
Eric and I tried to watch it last year. We couldn't get through it.
Oh, man, I didn't even know it existed.
It was really bad. Yeah, it's not good. I don't recommend it.
It's a shame, huh? What happened to Bruce Willis?
This is his last Die Hard film.
That 5
I'm
was...
assuming ever.
Well, yeah, no.
I think 1 through 4 are solid franchise movies.
I think 2...
Put them up against any other franchise.
I think 2 and 4 are okay. 3's really good. And of course, 1's a classic.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm with John on this one. I really like 3. I think Samuel L. Jackson being in that movie was amazing.
I think they're great.
And Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons is really great, as usual from him. Even when he's in the worst movies, like Dungeons and Dragons.
Who was in that? Sam Jackson was in Dungeons and Dragons?
No. Jeremy Irons.
Oh, I love Jeremy Irons. I love Jeremy Irons since Man in the Iron Mask.
I loved him since...
John, did you ever see Man in the Iron Mask with DiCaprio?
I didn't.
Huh?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it was a great movie.
I've loved him since Lion King.
He was in Lion King?
Simba. No, sorry, Scar.
Oh, he voiced Scar?
Yeah.
Huh.
Hold on. You like the actor because of his voice work?
I mean, you can praise a performance in a voice role. I don't know how that's a problem.
I'm calling BS on that.
Wait, what?
He thinks you are
unless it's Shrek.
He was really good in a film called Dead Ringers.
I never saw that.
Yes, your movie knowledge is blowing me away. I don't know any of these movies.
Yeah.
It's a David Cronenberg film where he clones himself.
What?
Okay.
And Jeremy Irons is in that?
Yeah.
Is that like The Fly with, what's his name? Where he becomes a fly?
Directed by the same person.
Is it? Makes sense. This guy just keeps converting people into weird things. That's his whole theme.
Wasn't Jeremy Irons like a bad guy in, not Gladiator, but a movie like that?
I don't...
Or maybe I think of somebody else.
I don't know.
Kingdom of Heaven?
Maybe. Oh, remember you asked me who my favorite movie villain is?
Yeah.
I just thought about it.
Who?
I Didn't Save Your Laughter. So it was a little movie from 1995 called BioWare. And it was
Just wait for us to laugh before you give us the reasons.
the director of the program, Pauly Shore, and the Baldwin guy drove him nuts, and he turned evil. He was trying to destroy the biodome. That guy's like a computer game.
Oh my god. We can't go an episode without talking about Biodome with this guy.
Did he talk about it?
Viva
the Thor Ragnarok?
Los Biodome. Huh?
Did he talk about it in Thor Ragnarok?
John's been talking about Biodome for 30 years. Every once in a while, John, we'd be in the car and John would just go, Viva Los Biodome.
Pauly Shore is a forgotten American icon.
He is. He's been too busy wheezing the juice.
He was like trying to play Richard Simmons.
He tried to play Richard Simmons.
Yeah.
In a biopic?
Yeah. And he didn't want it.
Can I give me a hot take? Should that term be called biopic or biopic?
Biopic.
I call it biopic.
Everybody calls it biopic, but to my ears it doesn't sound right. I like saying biopic. We don't say biography.
No, that's a book.
We say biography. So, but biopic is a biography picture. It's two words combined.
I call it bio.
Yeah. I'm saying it here, folks. It should be called biopic. Mm-mm. Biopic.
Don't agree with that at all. It sounds really weird to me.
So what's the correct pronunciation?
I think it's biopic.
Biopic sounds right to me.
It just doesn't hit my ear right.
There's just kind of way.
No, I think the way you're saying it, Rafi, is the correct one.
I don't think it is, John.
Biopic is the correct way.
No, I don't think so because I've heard I've heard it on like television call it biopic.
Oh.
See, doesn't the way I say it hit the ear better?
Let's Google this.
What, like the phonetics pronunciation of this thing?
You're saying biopic?
I'm saying biopic. So I'm breaking it out into two syllables, but B-I-O-P-I-C. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, I have it on Google, and you want me to play the pronunciation?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Put the volume up here.
I don't know. It sounds really weird to me when you say it. It just biopic. Like.
No, you gotta say biopic.
Biopic. There's like more of an emphasis on the O and P.
Yeah.
And it sounds weird to me.
See,
I think the B-I sounds more.
I get it. It's the combination of two words. So you're saying biopic. What is it?
Oh.
What is it, John?
No, it is biopic.
Yeah, it's biopic. Biopic makes sense, but it just doesn't hit my ear right.
It's a biography and it's a picture.
Right, it's a biography picture. So I get why they say biopic, because if you say biopic, it's just to me it hits my ear right, but I know it's wrong. Anyway, I digress. But my take on this movie is that it is an amazing franchise, even with two. Yeah. You're not going to hit a home run every time, but every other movie, I haven't seen 5, so I can't talk about it.
No.
But 1, Die Hard to me is the best Die Hard movie. They came out strong.
There's no way of like topping Die Hard 1.
Die Hard 3 is a very, very close second to me.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, and Die Hard 4, it was fine.
Yeah, Die Hard 4 was okay. Die Hard 2 is honestly fine.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about Die Hard 2 though.
I liked it. I liked this movie a lot. I think everybody on this episode loved this movie. A lot
of people like Die Hard,
right?
And I fully agree with that. It's one of the best action films ever made, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the ratings, it is consistent.
But how do we rate this film?
How do I? Let's ask our guest today what he would rate it with whatever scale he wants to use.
Okay.
We'll use the Smoky scale.
Well, Smoky scale it is.
The Smoky scale.
So what's the highest of the Smoky scale?
10 out of 10 Smokies.
Oh, yeah. I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. So it's right up there.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's right up there with the Smokey and the Bandit series.
I don't think the movie has any weaknesses.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm factoring in just how well it was shot and how well it was lit.
Oh,
for
so
like half my time.
Yeah, so the nerdy stuff too.
That's not nerdy
stuff. I just thought it was a beautifully made film.
Yeah, it's a very well-looking film for sure. It's like one of the most visually pleasing films of the 80s.
Yeah, and Rocky and I remember the 80s. We remember the cars from the 80s, the style, how people dressed, their sweet suits.
Yeah, man.
All
Those
that
skinny
sweet
ties.
cocaine that everyone was doing.
All that sweet
So
cocoa powder.
I will say this. For the first time I watched it, I gave it like an 8 out of 10. Like, I thought it was great. I had issues with it. There's a couple issues I think that have gone bad that I just don't really consider much of an issue anymore. I think an issue I had originally is that I felt like John McClane and his wife just kind of felt like they resolved their conflicts way too quickly.
They went through a traumatic thing.
But the more I thought about it, it made a lot more sense to me.
Right.
That they experienced a traumatic event. There's like, they don't care anymore.
Right.
And they love each other.
Right. Everything else seems small and petty compared to what they just went through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not really much of an issue
An
anymore.
8 out of 10? Really?
When I first watched it, I gave it an 8 out of 10. But I think that issue started to become less of an issue on a rewatch. And then now it's a 9 out of 10 for me.
Look at you.
So-
I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
What did you rate Yee?
I gave E like a 7.
Okay. Because if you rated Yee over this, that's it.
Oh, it would be very I would do that to kind of mess with you a little bit.
I'm going to take all your Christmas presents under the Christmas tree and just launch them into the lake. So, okay. For me, I'm with Uncle Jay on this one. To me, this is 10 out of 10 Smokies.
Okay.
This movie was fantastic.
I can't argue with that. I can
How
see
long was
that.
this movie?
It's like 2 hours and
like 10 minutes.
it was like
Perfect.
2 hours and like 10 minutes.
Jam packed.
I think it was 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Perfect. It gets right to the point, and then boom, bam, bow, bow, boom, bam, bow. The whole time.
Said the guy that had a problem with a 2 hours and 20-minute movie.
Which movie was that?
Well, what was it was like, I can't really think of anything, but I know you do have problems with movies that are 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Movie. This movie could have gone on for another 30 minutes, and I would have been okay with it.
We were just watching Wake Up Dead Man. That movie was like 2 hours and 26 minutes.
Which one was that?
That's the first Knives Out movie.
Oh, yeah, we stopped watching it. We stopped watching that movie. So, okay. So, listen, there's 3 out of 3 on this one, guys. So, and that...
So it scored 29 out of 30. What's that 1 point that you didn't give it?
Yeah, why didn't you give it a 10 out of 10?
I think
It could have been a perfect score.
This doesn't get a perfect score for you?
Yeah, it doesn't get a perfect score for me. I think I did listen out my...
What's that, John?
You have to explain because we're gonna have to persuade you to give it 10 out of 10, so it can give you a perfect 30.
I already listed my issue before when I said I wasn't huge on the scenes with the deputy and Powell.
Okay.
Those to me kind of dragged
Yeah,
on.
it's worthy of a point deduction for that.
If he wasn't in there, this would have been a 10 out of 10?
Honestly, it could have.
Get out of my house.
You gotta remember there was 3 really cool explosions. The C4 in the elevator shaft.
Oh.
My problem is that
that tank blowing up with the
Duh.
missiles, and then the roof exploded
Twa!
with all that C4 up there.
no. But the problem is no. Let me explain it.
10 out of 10.
I think it gets really repetitive with the arguments between Powell and the deputy chief because they constantly argue. They don't really progress in any way, shape, or form their relationship, and it's not particularly interesting because it gets very repetitive quickly for me.
What do you want to do? Shake hands? The guy's running a police squad here. He's got to be hardline.
I don't think we're going to convince him, John. The only thing we can do is withhold food and shelter for him for the next 3 days.
9 out of 10 is a very high score.
It is. For me, 10 out of 10 has always been reserved for the actual Smokey and the Bandit.
Wow, yeah.
This is right there with it.
Yeah.
When was Smokey and the Bandit filmed? It was like 1974 or something?
76.
76. So 12 years later, something comes in and matches its energy. Come on. Great movie. But it seems like we all like the movie. Looks to me like the internet really liked the movie too, and the critics.
I think it's one of those films where everyone really likes it.
Yeah, so I mean, we're getting to the reviews, and I looked at the reviews for this thing. So every episode, I'll go out to, and I chose Rotten Tomatoes as the site just because it's a great UI to navigate.
It's also funny too.
Huh?
It's also funny too.
It is funny too, and it gives good ratings. I struggled, so I try and find 2 critics that gave it a good rating, and then 2 critics that gave it a bad rating, and then 2 audience members et cetera, et cetera.
It was really hard to find reviews that were negative because
It was very
there
hard.
really wasn't much.
Yeah,
It's just a really well liked movie.
Yeah. So this got a 94% on the tomato meter, which is the critic score.
Yep.
And
94% audience score.
so even Stevens, everybody loved this movie. So, and then I guess we'll read some of the reviews. John, there's a review we sent you as well. You want to read that one?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a short 1-sentence review from, do we say his name?
Yeah.
Kevin Thomas from the Los Angeles Times. But he also reviewed this in 2013.
I don't know if those dates are accurate.
Oh, okay.
I haven't looked into it because a lot of these dates are really new. I think it's when the aggregator pulled data from those sources.
I see.
They have a full review where you can click it and it takes you to Los Angeles Times. I never click them. I'm not going to read 10,000 words diatribe on Die Hard. Are you crazy?
Yeah, we'll be here all day.
Yeah, just the summary. Yeah, so what's his name? Steven?
Kevin Thomas of Los Angeles.
Let's see what the hell Kevin's saying about it.
Yeah. And he says, as a grand flourish of cinematic technique, it is awesome. Sweet praises it. As a human drama, it is disgusting and silly. A mindless depiction of carnage on an epic scale.
What's this guy's
It's
name?
not mindless.
Yeah, what the hell's this guy
Kevin
talking about?
Thomas.
Kevin,
No.
time for a new job.
What's disgusting about this as a human drama?
I guess he didn't like the
dirty look to it.
No, I think the violence he didn't like.
I mean, I don't know. I felt like that added the sense of danger to him. It wasn't like shock value like Saw. This isn't a Saw movie.
I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about.
He thinks he thinks Die Hard's a Saw movie because Die Hard is like porn, like violence porn.
I don't know, John. What we saw in that movie, I don't know. The 80s had some pretty gory movies, right? That was a big thing in the 80s,
Like Scarface.
Scarface, but even horror movies were like super gory.
Like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, so this was
Friday the
mild
13th.
compared to those, right, John?
No, it's pretty mild.
Definitely. There wasn't much. I mean, people were shot, but you weren't seeing guts flying everywhere or anything like that.
Yeah.
No, there really wasn't much scenes like that.
I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Maybe. Well, it says 2013. I don't know if this review was written back in 88, but I don't think there were many movies like this back then.
So I guess
Yeah, no. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Maybe he's retired by now, or at least he should have been into forced retirement.
Bad review. Don't review any more movies at the time.
That's a raspberry.
So I guess I'll give one of the reviewers. So we have a reviewer named Chase Hutchinson, and he works for Collider, and he actually gave it a positive score. Top to bottom, it is just an endlessly entertaining and well crafted, with outstanding work from all involved. No matter how much action movies have continued to grow, this will always be the cinematic elder statesman that can scrap with the best of them.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Again, there's really not much to really say because, again, he's pretty vague about it. But I mean, it is a very well crafted movie. But cinematic elder statesman?
Yeah, he's kind of saying this is the Godfather of action movies.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like the Godfather of action films, but it's very close to being.
What came before that you would consider it? Outside of 007.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Do not say Raiders of the Lost Ark. You just said it.
You just said it.
I just said it.
You just missed it.
See, that's enough.
When did that movie come out?
1981.
That is not an action movie.
That is an action film.
That's an adventure movie. It's not an action.
It's an adventure action movie.
Okay.
So is Ghosted.
But that was made more for a younger audience. This is for a more mature audience. There's mature themes. There's no kids in it.
I mean, he's not saying it's the only action movie. It's the elder statesman. Indiana Jones can also be an elder statesman of action movies.
I would
But don't you think 007's the elder statement of action movies?
Here's the thing. I don't really love most of the James Bond movies. Before...
Yeah, we're going to have to mute your mic.
I like Goldfinger, but to me, my favorite James Bond movie is Casino Royale.
Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, they're not all going to land, buddy.
No.
That's not for everybody. Yeah, so let's see what somebody said that didn't like it. Let's just read 2 reviews today from each one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I guess I'll give one of them. Another one's from Richard Schickel, I think.
Richard Schickel.
Who works for Time Magazine. He gave it a negative review, which I'm surprised he did.
Oh, he's part of the 6%.
Probably. So he says, in the first half of director John McTiernan movie, Willis wears an undershirt. In the second half, he gets rid of it. And that's pretty much it for his performance.
I called it.
This is a really stupid review.
I'm not the only one that noticed it, right?
That's really stupid, though. He thinks that's like the only part about John McClane's character. There's like actual character to him. He's charismatic. He's witty.
You know how I get hung up on...
He's wisecracking.
Right, but you know how I get hung up on little things?
What?
You know how I'm like, again, I'll equalizer,
like the stupid soup
scene, the undershirt scene. I get hung up on it. I also am not a professional critic, journalist. I think this guy just stopped watching the movie and paid attention to that, and that's it.
I think it's hilarious, though. It's not a review that makes me mad, but I just could not agree with it, because it seems like he's only focusing on that above anything else.
People get hung up, man, even these pros, right? I mean...
But he's saying that's the only thing for his performance. Like, he's saying there's nothing to it.
I know.
There is.
That's what makes it funny. I don't think Richard Schickel really watched the movie.
I don't think he really has. He should be fired from Time Magazine.
Probably is.
I mean, this review was from 2008, so who knows?
Here's what I'm picturing. Richard gets called into the office. Richard, get in here. Yes, sir. Did you watch this movie? Yeah, of course. Then why aren't you... It's a movie about goats. Why are you talking about horses? He's like, what? You're fired. Get out of here. That's how I think he got fired. That's how it went down.
Yeah, that's a bad review.
It's a bad review. I might go back and read the full review on this one.
All right.
So, yeah. So, okay. So, most of these people loved it. Like I said, that Richard Schickel is the only like real review I could find from a critic that was, that was panning the movie. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, let's see what some of the audience has to say. And let's see what Mr. Let's see. I'm going to sit up for this one because I can't see. I'm an old man on it. I can't see. Auden likes to... I put in lights in this room, John, that are nice and bright. And Auden likes to set the mood with like this... this like cabin lighting. It's nice, but I can't see. Yeah.
I really like it.
So let's see. Jason H. It's a mostly fantastic movie, but the nonstop barrage of idiotic secondary characters gets old real fast. I hope that's not a hostage. He quoted a line. I hope that's not a hostage. Talk about undercutting a great scene.
Yeah, they kind of felt dumb. For sure, the secondary characters, they kind of felt dumb.
Who cares? Who gives a flying crap about the secondary characters? This is what this guy quoted. He gave it a good review, though. He gave it 4 stars.
Mostly.
Right. But that's all he wrote. How do you give something 4 stars and then say something like that? It's like...
yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Right. It's like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it's a good... I like that he does actually elaborate on it and actually gathers evidence to really justify his points.
Yeah.
Now, I wish he would say which character specifically would say this, but I do agree, and I never really thought of it until now because they didn't really leave much of an impression on me. Like, the only one that really felt memorable to me was the one that just didn't die right at the end of the movie.
Yeah, he should have died a long time ago.
Like, the long blonde hair, and I'm just, like, shocked that he lived at all.
The main henchman that's German, that doesn't understand German.
Yeah.
So, there was a couple more. So, I'm going to read more because I have a couple funny ones in here. So we got another 5 stars, best of the best, a tense and exciting action thriller for even the casual popcorn flick movie goes. Willis and cast are incredible all the way through, and yes, it is a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have a ton to say, but I agree with most of these. I think all the cast are really good in this movie, especially Bruce Willis and Alan Rickman. You know what's funny is I was pouring through the reviews, John and Auden, and almost like 95% of the comments was great movie. It is a Christmas movie. Great movie. It is a Christmas movie. Yeah.
People argue about it.
Yeah, the internet loves to argue about stuff.
Yeah, we're still arguing it to this day.
And then I saw somebody write a review in Russian. So I'm like, let me translate it. I'm like, let's hear what the Russians have to say. He gave it 3 stars. And then the translation is, this is it. A little outdated, but basic. I don't know what that means.
I don't know if it's
Mr. Russian
dated.
guy.
I'd say it holds up really well. It never felt outdated. I think there were certain things that felt outdated. Like, some of the characters felt like a stereotypical, like, 80s character. Like the cocaine guy.
I kind of want to watch the Russian dub of this movie to get this guy's perspective. To get this guy's perspective.
Yeah, that would be very funny. But I don't think it's basic at all.
No, I don't think so.
It has a simple plot, but it's effective, and it keeps you engaged because of the cinematography and the directing here that really makes it work.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Russian guy, I don't think you know what you're talking about. And the last one, and we'll end on this one, is from Noah H., half a star.
Damn.
This was the worst review I found, and I poured through hundreds of them. Too gory and noisy. I'm sorry. What movie were you watching?
Yeah, this movie did
Saw
not.
your inconvenience.
Pretty unrealistic, too. Oh, really, Noah? An action movie is unrealistic? Definitely not a Christmas movie for the whole family.
There can be Christmas movies that doesn't appeal to the whole family, like Bad Santa. Santa is a Christmas movie, but it doesn't appeal to families.
But he's not saying it's not a Christmas movie. He's just saying don't watch it with the kids.
Yeah, I guess so.
Noah.
But pretty unrealistic? I mean,
I don't know.
I don't really agree with that. I can't really tell how realistic the movie really is, but to me, it was not Commando levels
There's
of
nothing realistic about this movie.
No.
Nothing. And that's why
But
it's awesome.
it's not like modern action movies where nothing is realistic. Certain things can happen in this movie.
Right. Take this in the real world. If this really happened, John McClane's dead in 13 minutes.
Yeah.
He's not surviving this.
But the terrorists were kind of like bumbling morons sometimes.
Right. But they were being played off as these super soldiers. You know what I mean? They're all dying left and right.
And how serious can you take a terrorist with a mullet? With a long blonde mullet.
And yeah, oh man, that guy's locks of hair.
Real quick, I just sent you a photo on WhatsApp. I really want you to take a look at it.
Let me see.
All right. Wow.
And then a special guest star, Huey Lewis, in the movie.
Oh my God. How did we not talk about this?
That's awesome. This is why I love the internet. Nakatomi Plaza remembers Harry Ellis, the deal maker. Somebody created John just sent me a picture of the cocaine douchebag guy that gets killed. It's like a memorial. This is internet. He sent it to us. Oh, you don't have your phone.
No.
What do you think would have happened if this movie came out with the internet? People would have loved this movie.
Oh yeah, tons of memes.
Yeah. Oh, tons of memes. Great one-liners. Auden, do you think any of your friends would appreciate this movie?
No.
No. What about your movie friends, like your classmates and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think they would.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I think they would.
I think so too.
Before we wrap up, are we wrapping up?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Okay. I got a few fun facts.
Okay.
Okay.
So it was nominated for 4 Oscars, no wins.
This movie was nominated for Oscars?
I'm pretty sure.
Do you know what Oscars they were nominated for?
Like best editing, best cinematography,
I don't know about best cinematography. I think it was editing, special effects maybe.
and sound.
I think so.
Yeah, because it has to be technical aspects, and yeah, I agree. It has good sound design. It feels very. What's a good adjective to describe the sound design? It just feels just nice. It's kind of like, Rocky Punches, where it just feels really nice to hear.
Oh yeah, it's all technical.
Yep.
Yeah.
It would have been cool for it to get like a best cinematography nomination, but I guess Oscars don't like action films that much.
I don't know. I think
No,
Alan Rickman should have won Best Supporting Actor.
That would be
Yeah,
very
sure.
cool, except the problem is Oscars don't nominate actors in like action movies.
They don't?
for best performances.
Poor Argyle, man.
They never do. The only time that's ever happened was Sigourney Weaver with Aliens.
Argyle deserved an Oscar too.
The only time an action film got a nomination for performance was Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver and Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp for Pirates of the Caribbean and Sigourney Weaver for Aliens.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I don't understand. What's the point of the Oscars?
For movies like Yee, that's what it's for.
It's for movies like Yee?
Yeah.
What a stupid thing, man. Nobody watches these damn movies.
My other fun fact is the scene where Hans Gruber falls off the building. They were when they were filming the scene.
Yeah.
They were supposed to drop him on 3, so 1, 2, 3, and let go.
Yeah.
But they dropped him on 1 to get a genuine reaction out of it.
No. So that's him.
So his reaction to him falling was real.
Yeah,
No.
which I guess was pretty good because
was
it made
good.
it feel believable.
Yeah. I was like, wow,
His
man.
reaction, like that makes sense.
I'm like, he's doing good. He's like really scared.
Yeah.
But I guess he was really scared because he thought he was going to die. Wait, that scene, they actually filmed something dropping, but a guy's like flailing his arms. Was that a stuntman dropping 30 floors?
Oh, it's probably a dummy.
No, but the person was flailing their arms.
Yeah.
A dummy can't do that. Huh?
Mechanical dummy.
Yeah, they threw George Washington animatronic from Disneyland. See you later, George. Wow, that's cool. That's a good way of that's a good way of getting the best performance out of your actors. Almost giving them the illusion of death. You're gonna die. That's awesome. And the Oscar thing too.
Cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
That is cool.
Well, that was a nice little Christmas present at the end of the episode.
It was.
Go ahead, John. You were going to say
And
something?
Erica told me about that fun fact.
Oh, she did? Well, please thank her for us if she's still awake from watching Avatar for 45 hours today.
Thank you, Erica. She's about to dream of it.
She's not mentally exhausted.
Dreaming of.
Well, thanks for joining us on Christmas
Yeah,
Eve.
you're welcome. Thank you for having me. It's an honor.
Yeah, man. It was a lot of
It
fun.
was fun.
Talking about movies with you and Auden.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
Yeah,
we
it's
have a great
always
time.
fun. It was finally great to actually have an episode with you. So
Oh, good.
Nice.
Auden had a great time,
Hopefully we
too.
can do it again.
Yeah, let's keep it going. Why not?
yeah, why not?
Yeah, we'll get better at this 3 people
This podcast
recording
thing.
Yeah, we'll get better. And
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
thanks, man.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you for joining, everybody. Thank you
you
for
have-
listening this year.
Yeah, I mean, we got one more episode to go, but
Oh, that's right. We do. We have one more episode
But-
for the new year.
we want to say Merry Christmas, and we hope you have a great Christmas, guys.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to our listeners. Happy holidays, Happy Hanukkah, all that fun stuff. We will catch you next time. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.